Hi everyone, in tonight's show we put in some ramps, CA wears a hat, and I go boating. Hello everyone, welcome back to the quarry, and as you can see, it's a bit of a wet one today. That's why I'm here in the Olympic 260. Seems to be the only machine for the job today. But we're actually going to take advantage of these wet conditions. It's been raining for a couple of days. That makes the dirt extra good for shaping. So we're going to shape up that last UFO takeoff. I'll see you over there. It's going to take a bit of hand love. No matter how good Sea Dog is in the machine, sometimes it just needs a little hand love to finish it off. Why are you wearing a hat, CA? It seems quite warm. Why don't you take your hat off?
Someone gave me a dodgy haircut.
Let's see. Oh, what happened? Did it run out of battery? Oh no.
That was your excuse, wasn't it?
Oh, that's funny. So I know in the last video we said that the free ride line was totally finished. After the last few days and a little bit of extra thinking and looking at it, we decided we're actually going to change the last UFO jump just so we're a bit more happy with it. So now we're back over here on the slopestyle line, and as you can see we're closing in on hopefully getting this thing finished soon. This is a little different, this Eric Fedco feature. Since the last time you guys saw it, you can see we've got a new humongous kicker now off the end of it. This thing's going to send you super high. I'm a bit nervous about testing this thing actually. So we had to bring up the landing as well because of the insane height of this new takeoff. I think Eric wanted this tool to do some real good sort of backflip 360 tricks off it. The more airtime you get, the better it should be. But like I said, yeah, we had to then make the landing bigger because of that. But it's coming together, looking really good. This thing here leads you down to the final feature, the Lucas Knopf one, which we should go check out now. So we're now over on the last feature of the slopestyle line. This here is a big final trick jump. It finishes after the crazy Eric Fedco signature feature. This is the Lucas Knopf signature Audi feature. And as you can see, this is the back of a landing. And also you can wall ride kind of both way around. I don't know if you're going to be able to get two people in, maybe going either way. It's going to be a huge lip that the boys are building right now. Sea Dog's filling up the back of the landing. Another cool thing about this feature is it's going to have two hip landings off each side as well, and a super wide lip, so you're going to be able to probably have two people going off it at once, doing tricks side by side, or hipping out onto each side. Should be a nice end to an epic slopestyle feature. So this is actually Mark II of this sort of back wall feature, with a lot more bracing and supports behind. It's probably about that thick of wood now behind there, because the first time we built it, the sort of pressure from the dirt was slightly underestimated and it actually started to crack.
Uh-oh.
So we had to quickly build that out which took another whole day. And then the guys reinforced it from every way. And this time, fingers crossed, hopefully, it seems to be holding because, yeah, there's so many tons of dirt behind this wall being held up, so it needs to be really strong.
Alright, so for the last landing we need some more dirt, and we have a whole big area here that needs to be pushed over there, and I'm gonna fire this beast up and have some fun in here.
Normally, you want the dirt between your jumps and on the landings to be super hard in the middle of your line to carry speed for the next jump. However, because this is the last feature on the line, we don't care about carrying speed at all. We just care about huge tricks and moves. That's why we've got in some of this nice soft sand. It's got no rocks, so you kind of don't get hurt as much if you crash, and hopefully you're going to see some epic tricks. So after a few mishaps, that took a little bit longer than we'd hoped to get ready, but the boys did a real big shift last night, working till super late, and looks like they've finished up that ramp and it's ready to go in and get painted, and it looks good. All right, here we go, slopestyle line in all its glory. We start up here, cruise down off the Audi Skydrop. That one looks really fun. Straight into this proper steep 90 hip, bringing you the speed down to the old boner log, or space boner, whatever it's called. Loads of speed down under this bridge, up the quarter pipe, transfer across to the left, cruise along over here. This is the Audi Fedco feature. Hopefully some cool tricks down off there. And then the final one, the wall ride, or big last trick jump, another Audi Lucas Knott feature with both hips off the side. And that's the slopestyle course. Doesn't it look good? Up it goes. So we're finally right back where we started, which is at the big air. We've just got to put these two massive ramps in, which is easier than it sounds. They're humongous. I think they're about 800 kilos each. They're quite flexible because of the cool spacey design with the legs, and each of the 4 legs is fully adjustable, so we can make it steeper or flatter depending on if you want to go higher or longer, which is really cool. Or if the ground's just not quite flat, we can wind down one of the legs to make sure it's got even pressure across it. Yeah, this jump's massive, epic for tricks. One of the riders' favourite every year, and I think it's going to be the same again this year. Yeah, so we lift them in 2 parts. We build them on a flat surface out in the shed, and then now they're here. Just the kind of dodgy bit now, I have to climb into the middle and screw it together. Very good. So we have 2 ramps here. One was kind of more used as like a hardtail ramp last year, and the other one was used by the big bikes. So the one on the right is 1.5 meters longer, and it's actually 5 degrees slacker. The ramps are exactly the same, but we lay one down a little bit, dig it into the floor 5 degrees, so you go a bit further, a bit longer. You actually end up going higher as well on the right one. And the left one's a bit of a smaller, sort of safer jump. Still massive. It's kind of almost the ultimate trick jump ever made. Look at these ramps. 62. Oh.
So it should go down even a little bit more.
And we can wind these down.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, good. We'll just well, that's. What's that angle now? 60. 0.3 of a degree is acceptable, I'd say. So with those last 2 ramps in, I'd say the whole build is done. Well, done, like everything's in place. We need to try everything first now. So next job is testing. There's a few things to clean up here and there, but as long as we built it right and we don't have to change anything, then that's it for the build series so far. Thanks everyone for joining us. I'm pretty tired now, but looks like it's time to test. So next episode, we should be testing everything. So make sure to check that out. Whether it's successful or not, we're gonna be sending ourselves off these ramps either way. So be sure to check it out. See you next time. It's completely flat the outside. Oh, it's really wet in this, see? This is well sick. I don't want to pop the Olympic 260 on the rocks. I don't know if this is the best exit. Successful docking. Shame, huh? Sorry everyone, I didn't fall in. I got a really wet bum though.